TYT's got a new audio network, guys, and you're gonna love it. We got our existing shows, but on top of that, we've got a whole new slate of shows coming out that are in podcast form, including the Jimmy Dore Show. So now nobody does comedy like Jimmy. He is super aggressive and sometimes harsh and often irreverent, but he's gonna give it to you like he sees it. There's no question about that. So you're gonna love this podcast. He's gonna have some of the top comedians and comedy writers on there. So if you wanna check that out along with the entire audio network, go to tyt.com/audio.
Alex Jones seems to have turned on his good friend Joe Rogan. They've known each other since the late 90s, and Rogan has had Alex Jones on his program on several occasions. Well, recently, Rogan slightly criticized Alex Jones for his statements in regard to the Newtown shooting. Alex Jones has been sued for saying that it was a false flag operation, that there were child actors, that it was a government conspiracy. Well, Rogan criticized him for that. And I heard his criticism, it was pretty tame, but it was enough to set Alex Jones off on Rogan. Take a look.
I'm not stupid. I get to hear my son listen to his podcast almost every day. I hear it to the point of I don't want to watch it because I don't want to start saying stuff because I care about Joe. Joe's a good guy. He's done a lot of good work. He's really a libertarian patriot, but he's out there in Los Angeles with his family. And every time I see this stuff, he's misrepresenting what I've said and what I've done. He says, oh, I like Alex, but then he snipes me. Oh, I like you, Alex. I like you. Alex is a good guy. He's wrong. He's wrong. He's wrong. He's wrong. He's like, well, listen, I'm not stupid when I watch all that. I'm not dumb. I don't sit here and play Machiavellian games. I'm a straight shooter. I'm from Texas. So I'd rather just be attacked straight up, Joe. Give it all to me. Come on. Then man, I really like Alex Jones. He's a really good guy. He's a little bit funny guy. You think I'm stupid? Now go ahead and play the clip of him saying Soros. When we come back, I'll play Soros saying he helped round people up for the Nazis. Here's reality, Joe. Here it is.
Okay, so the Soros part. So Joe Rogan had also mentioned that the whole George Soros conspiracy is ridiculous. I'm paraphrasing, but he's not buying it. He's debunked that whole Soros thing on his show, and Alex Jones lost it because Alex Jones pushes that conspiracy theory about Soros all the time. So anyway. Yeah.
So just before we go to the next clip, which these are always fun, if you have to scream that you're not stupid about 7 times in a row, perhaps some people are left unconvinced,
including yourself.
That's right, exactly right. And Rogan was having a conversation with Dave Rubin in this case, and I sense a shift in the force, but for the positive with Rogan. First time he had Rubin on, Rubin just one lie after another, totally unchecked, right? Which is his trademark. That's what he does. This time he's like, well, I'm not sure what you're saying about the post office makes any sense. Rubin, being who he is, immediately contradicts himself because he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Right. And then Rogan says, hey, look, that Roseanne Barr tweet about George, and he mentions the Alex Jones thing about Sandy Hook. He's like, I didn't know that. That's really bad. That's not true at all that they're crisis actors, etc. And then Soros is this constant anti-Semitic attack against him, saying he collaborated with the Nazis. He survived the Holocaust. He was a Jew who survived the Holocaust. So a very long story as to that. But the fact that Rogan is fighting back against that is great, wonderful, because that's true. He's right about that. So of course that's going to set off Alex Jones. One more from him.
Is that your decision, Joe? Because if it's your decision to defend George Soros, then there's going to be a whole new chapter to our relationship. Make your decision. It's not a threat. It's the way it is. You make your decision. You decide which side you're on. It's real simple. You should be defending internet free speech. You should be championing things. You could change history. You're a major leader. You do have the biggest podcast in the world. Your audience rivals mine. That's great. I hope it's 10 times bigger, but not if it's in the hands of the globalist. If you turn over to Palpatine and become Darth Vader, I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi and I'm coming for you, buddy.
I'm sorry.
The best part about that clip is Alex Jones's wraparound Oakley's tan. Like he's just red faced from here, and then red faced above here, and then white here.
Yeah, he needs better sunscreen.
Yeah.
The only thing I'll say is that all of my friends who are friends with Joe Rogan say that deep down inside, he's a really good person.
I think he is. I
Deep in
really
there.
do. Yeah.
It's deep.
I do. Sometimes it's frustrating the conservatives he has on, but that's his podcast, and everybody's different. 2 easy ways to follow the Young Turks. One is hit the subscribe button down below. Then you're a TYT subscriber. And second is ring the bell. And when you do that on YouTube, you're notified of our videos.